Let's be real, trying to build an AI application right now feels a bit like trying to build a spaceship with a manual written in a dozen different languages. But today, we're going to change that. We're giving you the complete blueprint, the databases, the models, the frameworks, and we're going to show you exactly how to snap them together to build something amazing. Let's dive in.
Okay, so you've got that killer idea. You know, the one that keeps you up at night. You've even got the coding chops to make it happen. But then you hit a wall, and you're faced with one huge, paralyzing question.
And that question is, where do you even begin? The whole AI tool ecosystem has just exploded. It's a total mess of logos and names and technologies. So what we're going to do today is simple. We're going to cut right through all that noise and draw you a clear map.
All right, first up, we've got to tackle the AI builder's dilemma. We're starting with the absolute foundation of your entire project, your database. And not just any database, a vector database. This is what lets you search by meaning and context, not just simple keywords. Honestly, this is your first big choice, and it really does set the tone for everything that follows.
So your choice here really comes down to one of three paths. First, you've got managed services. Think of these as the done-for-you option. They're incredibly fast, built for production, but yeah, they'll cost you. Second, you can go the self-hosted route. This gives you absolute control, which is great, but now you're the one who has to fix it when it breaks. And finally, for just getting your hands dirty, you've got embedded databases. These are perfect for prototyping, they run right on your laptop, and they're free. It all comes down to what you value most: speed, control, or just getting started.
Okay, so once we've picked our database, our foundation is set. Now it's time to add the brains of the operation, the AI models, and the glue that's going to hold everything together. Let's talk about the models and frameworks that are going to bring your app to life. Next up, your embedding model. Now, this is a crucial piece. Think of it like a universal translator. It takes all your stuff, your text, your images, and turns it into numbers so the database can actually understand it. And you've got a classic choice to make here. You can use a powerful API like OpenAI's for the absolute best quality, but you pay for every single use. Or you can run open source models on your own machine. They're free, they keep your data completely private, but they might not have that same top-tier performance. So what's it going to be? Quality or cost and privacy?
And now, for the glue. How do we connect our model and our database? Well, the most popular kit on the block is LangChain. It's like a Swiss Army knife for building AI apps really fast. Now, if you're doing a lot of question and answer stuff with documents, you might want to look at Llama Index. It's built specifically for that. But, and here's a little pro tip, for the best possible performance in a real production app, a lot of the pros just skip the frameworks entirely and use the database's own tools. So your choice is speed, a specific tool for the job, or just raw, unadulterated power.
All right, that's enough theory. Let's make this real. I'm about to walk you through 4 specific, battle-tested tech stacks. These are actual blueprints you can just take, copy, and start using for your own projects today. First up, Blueprint 1, the Rapid Prototyping Stack. I call this the Weekend Warrior. You've got an idea on a Friday, and you want to have something to show for it by Monday. This is it. You run everything locally on your own machine. The best part? It costs you exactly $0. And you can get from zero to actual working results in about an hour. Seriously. Okay, now let's get serious. Blueprint 2 is for building a real production-level software as a service product. This is the stack for when you have paying customers who expect things to just work. You use a managed database for reliability, a top-tier model like OpenAI for quality, and you build it for performance. This is the setup that's built to grow with your business.
What if you're working in a big company? You know, a place with super strict rules about data privacy, or where you need to optimize costs because you're working at a massive scale. Well, that's where you pull out Blueprint 3, the self-hosted enterprise. Here, you're running everything on your own servers. Your data never leaves your control. It's more work, for sure, but it gives you maximum control and security.
And finally, my personal favorite, Blueprint 4, the hybrid approach. This is where you get really clever. You mix and match. Maybe you use a managed database because it's easy, but you get smart about your models. You could use a cheaper, local model to process all your documents, but use the expensive, high-quality OpenAI model only when a user asks a question. It's a fantastic way to balance convenience, power, and cost. Look, all this information is great, but it's pretty useless if you don't do something with it. We've gone through the tools, we've looked at the blueprints, now it's time for you to actually build. So here's a dead simple action plan you can follow this week.
It really is this simple. Step 1, just pick a stack. Don't agonize over it,
If you're not sure, just grab that first prototyping blueprint. Step 2, get your environment set up, install the tools, throw in some sample data. Step 3, and this is the most important one, build one complete feature. Just one, like a search bar that actually returns results. That's it. That's how you get the ball rolling.
So how do you know you've done a good job? Here's your goal. Success isn't just about getting a result back. It's about getting it back fast. You want to aim for a search response time under 500 milliseconds. That's less than half a second. That's the magic number where an app stops feeling like a demo and starts feeling snappy, professional, real. It's a goal that'll impress anyone you show your work to.
So there you have it. We've given you the map, we've given you the tools, we've given you the blueprints, and a concrete plan of action. You literally have the complete toolkit to go out and build incredible AI applications. So the only question left, and it's the most exciting one of all, is what are you going to build with it?